Okay, we will continue with our lesson. Okay, our lesson that we have that we stopped last week. I believe we stopped at the part where we discussed about the detached pronouns, right? Dhamir muttasil. Okay, for dhamir muttasil, as per what you have seen and as per what we have discussed last week, the factor, right, for this dhamir muttasil is we have to connect it with something before it. Something before it, it can be a noun, it can be a verb also. We haven't reached to that stage yet. It can be a verb, it can be a huruf. Okay, so we go step by step first. So last week we have discussed how to attach dhamir muttasil, which is the attached pronouns, to a isim, to a noun, right? To actual noun, which is like kitabun, we attach with a ya, it become kitabi. Kitabun, we attach to a ka, it become kitabuka. That is what we have learned, right, from our last lesson. Okay, and this is an example. Last week, I think last lesson we go through this, right? Qalami, my pen; qalamuna, our pen; qalamuki, your pen, which is a female, right? Second person, you in front of us. Okay, that means it's your pen. Then if qalamukuma, qalamukunna, qalamuka, qalamukum, qalamukuma, qalamukum. Then we have qalamuha, her pen, right? And we have qalamuhuma, and it means both of their pen, right? It makes sense, right? Both of their pen. Okay, and qalamuhunna, I mean their pen, I mean in a plural form. And we have qalamuhu, his pen, right? Qalamuhu jamil, example, right? His pen is beautiful. Qalamuhu kabir, kabir means big, right? His pen is big or enormous. Okay, qalamuhu saghir, that means his pen is small. Okay, so that is to refer pen. Okay, then we have a sentence here. Hal hadha qalamuka, is this your pen? Right? Same. You can practice. You know, you can go by every aspect of this dhamir. Okay, every aspect from the ya all the way, that means from ana all the way to home. Okay, example, you take one sentence. Hal hadha qalami, is this my pen? Hal hadha qalamuna, is this our pen? Hal hadha qalamuki, hal hadha qalamukuma. So that's where you also you achieve two things. You understand how to exchange from ana all the way to home, right? Okay, the second thing is you achieve is that you also practice conversation. Without you realizing, you are practicing on conversation to make your tongue more fluent in terms of conversation. You have to gain confidence in at some point, you know, for you to actually start, you know, to converse in Arabic. Okay, then you can answer na'am hadha qalami, na'am hadha qalamuna, na'am hadha qalamuki, qalamukuma, always. Right? That's how we practice. That's how I practice last time. I think it's applicable, right? Imagine if you practice one sentence for 14 times, 14 different pronouns, right? You manage to divert, right? Or you manage to you manage to direct to 14 different pronouns. Am I right? So there's a skill, and you manage to understand also. That means you translate at the same time. Hadha qalami, this is my pen. Naam, hadha qalamuna, this is our pen. So at the same time, when you doing the exchange, right, in your head, try to visualize the translation. That will strengthen your Arabic skills. Okay, last week I think we did go through this, right? Harfun ja'a li ma'nan. Okay, harfun ja'a li ma'nan means alphabet that comes with meaning. We have 29 Hijaiyah alphabets in Arabic language. Arabic alphabets are used to spell out Arabic words. It doesn't bring or has any meaning if it were to be placed independently on its own. So huruf hijaiyah, so this is the huruf hijaiyah from alif all the way to ya. Okay, our scholars differ. Okay, inshallah when we learn tajweed, we will discuss on this part. Our scholars differ whether there's 29 or 28 huruf hijaiyah. So again, it's the difference where our scholars try to broaden up our understanding, right? Make us understand even to huruf hijaiyah there's khilaf, not just madhab, not just between madhab, right? We have khilaf, that means differences. In fact, in terms of Arabic language, like I told you before, there's madhab in Arabic language. Okay, we have the madhab of Kufa, right? We have the madhab of Busra, and then we have the madhab of Andalusia, Andalus, from the scholars of Andalus. And the highest kitab, the highest book in Arabic grammar is written by a Andalusian scholar. Is Ibn Malik. That's why we have Alfiyah. Alfiyah is written by Ibn Malik. Okay, so we have alif till ya. This is all huruf hijaiyah. So huruf hijaiyah, if you write on its own, it doesn't possess any meaning. It has to be formulated into a word. Example, right? Example, the word consists of Muhammadun. We have the word consists of mim, ha, mim, dal. Am I right to say? We have mim, ha. Actually, we have two mims. Okay. For this mim, right? Actually, it has two mim. Okay, there's two mim because mim with shadda or any word with tashdid. Any word that is with tashdid, it possesses any alphabets with tashdid, it possesses two alphabets. That means that same alphabets, for this case is mim, it possesses two mim. The first mim is always sukun, and the second mim, it depends on the vowels. For this case, the vowels is mim on the uppercase, right? That means on the fathah case. Okay, so Muhammadun. So the mim is on the fathah case. So for this case, for this word, you have 5 letters, 5 alphabets. Okay, mim, ha, mim, dal. Okay, so mim, ha, mim, dal. So this is, if we break it down to individual huruf, that is huruf hijaiyah. But mim itself, ha itself, dal itself doesn't possess any meaning. Okay, so that is what we are trying to understand here. Okay, next, what is alphabets that come with meaning? So we have here harfu jarrin, harfu jar, or we can say huruf jar. In a plural form, we can say, huruf jar, huruf jarrin. Okay, huruf jarrin means the huruf of prepositions. Okay, as per what we have learned, not say learn to the detail, we have cover. Okay, we go through on the topic of prepositions, I think on page 2 or page 3. Okay, we can give a look there. So this will be a more detailed application and approach for us to know how to use preposition. Okay, so preposition, example here, we have only 4 examples. We have 9 actually, but I'm only giving 4 examples here. Min, which stands the meaning of from. We have li, which means for. We have bi, which means with, and we have ila, which means to, and we have ala, which is on or upon. So again, if you notice, example like min, li, bi, ila, ala, all these are huruf. We don't name all these as words because they are not isim. Say we don't name these as nouns because they are not nouns. They are harfun ja'a li ma'nan. You know, alphabets that come with meanings. Even though it possess 2 or 3 or 4 alphabets. Okay? In Arabic language, we have alphabets that is consists of one letter. Huruf, one huruf, one letter, one huruf. Then we have alphabets that consist of 2 letter. Example like min. Okay, those that have one huruf, example is from li or bi. Okay, then wa, right? Wa means and, right? Okay, then for those that have 2 letters, example is like min. For those that have 3 letters, we have ila, ala. See, we have hamzah, lam, then alif maqsurah. This is called alif maqsurah. Okay, this called words that have 3 letters. Same, we have example also. This is just example, nothing got to do with preposition. We have example like thumma, 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 tha, mim, mim. That means have 3 letters here, 3 huruf. Okay, thumma means afterwards. Okay, thumma means afterwards or then. Okay, it means a sequence, then. Okay, so thumma has 3 letters. Then we have alphabets that have 4 letters. Okay, we have alphabets that have 4 letters. Example, this one again nothing to do with again nothing to do with preposition. Sorry, I think I press the button. Okay. I don't know how to stop this because I haven't touched the board yet. Suddenly it detect so far. Okay, see, haven't touched the board yet. Sorry, technical problem. Okay, get it. Okay, example we have lakinna. Okay, we have lakin and lakinna. Lakin and we have lakinna. This lam, it actually possess lam alif. Okay, but it's written in that manner. Okay, then we have kaf nun, so that's 4 letter. Now we have lakinna with tashdid, so this is 5 letter. So this is a 4 letter. Okay, and this is a 5 letter. So in Arabic language, the maximum letter, and but there is certain huruf that possess 6 letter, but we don't want to go to that. So this is actually 4, 5, and the various numbers of letters that a huruf can possess, but they are still counted as huruf even they possess 5 letters. We don't call them as noun. We don't call them as verbs, because again, verb has its own approach, noun have its own approach. To identify noun, we already understand it must have a tanwin, it must have alif lam, or it must come after huruf jar. See, so that's the standard, that is the regulation. Okay, we follow the regulation. Then verbs, there's a way for us to identify verbs. So you have to stick, we haven't learned that yet. We have to stick to that regulation. For huruf, is not whatever that doesn't consist from noun or verb, it falls under huruf. It's plain simple like that. Okay. Okay. So what are we trying to discuss here? Okay. Huruf jar also can be connected to attached pronoun, which is dhamir muttasil. So again, for this lesson, we are trying to achieve how to apply dhamir muttasil, to connect dhamir muttasil together alongside with huruf jar. So that is the objective for this lesson. Okay. Earlier, we connect dhamir muttasil with isim, with a noun. Like qalamun. Qalamun is a noun. Okay. But now for this lesson, we are going to connect dhamir muttasil with a huruf. Right? Huruf jar, especially huruf jar here. So we take example min. Okay. It comes from the word min, right? So min, when we connect min together with ya, when we connect min, attach it together with ya, okay, it will be sound very funny because you only have 3 letters here, mim, nun, then you connect directly to ya. Okay, on the original basis, it is pronounced as me. Okay. It is pronounced as me. I don't know how you want to, because again we have 2 sukun here. It's going to be very complicated, right, in terms of pronunciation. So on the original basis, okay, but this is not the actual format, but on the original basis, this is called the min connected when it's connect to ya, you will give this pronunciation me, and it's very hard for you to pronounce. You don't know how to input the nun. Me. Right, very difficult, right? Very difficult, right? So again, because of the difficulties, right, and this formula doesn't come to existence just like that, or doesn't come from, it's not a man-made kind of formula, right? This formula again has a very deep understanding, right? If you see here, the pronunciation for min when it connect to ya is called minni. There's a tashdid at the nun. Whereas for the original huruf min doesn't possess any tashdid. You saw that? Doesn't possess any tashdid. So I think by now you should know what is tashdid and what is sukun. So this is only sukun. Sukun means, is a, Malay is called tanda mati lah. Okay. So as per what you see here, so nun, there's a sukun. Then ya, we have a sukun here. So again, because there's 2 sukun and then the pronunciation is very complex for you to pronounce. Okay, there's another huruf that is being brought into, which is called nun and ya. Okay, you see that? Nun and ya. Actually, the original basis is this. You see, mim, nun. Okay, then you have nun and ya. You might ask, where does this nun suddenly come from? Am I right to say? So far we have learned from dhamir muttasil is only ya, na, ki, kuma, kunna, right? You might ask, right, where does this nun come from? Okay, this nun, this whole nun and ya, this is called nunul wiqaya. Nunul wiqaya. Nunul wiqaya it means nun that represents the first person. Nun that represents the first person. So this is actually dhamir muttasil. Nun and ya is actually dhamir muttasil. But when do you apply this nun and ya? Not every time you can apply this nun and ya. When there's a situation like this, like min. Later we will discuss an. An also same. An also is a preposition. Okay, an. We have an. I'm writing here. An means about. Okay, translation it means about. So if you want to say about me, about you, about us, you have to include this formula. Understand? Okay, again, an, and you if you an, I put plus. Plus mean connect. Connect to ya, it's going to sound very funny. An, ain, nun, ya. Ain, nun, ya. So both have sukun. So how you want to pronounce? Ain, ain, ain. It's very hard for you to pronounce. So again, you bring in the nun. Sorry. I move to the next page. Okay, like just now, min. You connect it with ya, right? For this case, it has to be in a form of nun wiqayah. So that means nun and ya. Am I right to say? Okay, you cannot use this ya alone. You have to bring in nun wiqayah. So nun wiqayah is this nun and ya. Nun that is on the lower case, kasrah, and the ya is sukun. Okay, so again, for this nun, min and nun wiqayah, when it's combined, so we have two nun. Am I right to say? We have two nun. And that's where the tajdid come into place. So, on the reality, the first nun is sukun. The second nun is in the lower case, kasrah. So you might ask, okay, does it tally with the original wording or huruf? Yes, you see, this nun represents this nun, the actual sukun. You see, and this nun, where does this nun represents? Here, the nun wiqayah, which is the lower case. That's where you have the nun tashdid or nun mushaddah. There's two ways we can name a nun with tashdid. We can name it as nun tashdid or nun mushaddah. Okay, so for this case, the nun has been explained why this nun wiqayah plays a vital role. Why this nun wiqayah play a vital role for us to bring in to the huruf of min. Okay, and this only applies for ana. Other than that, you don't need nun wiqayah. Okay, nun wiqayah only applies for which dhamir? Ana. Okay, you have to remember that. That's why when you maybe go here, right? You only apply this nun wiqayah. Nun wiqayah, and only applies for ana. Okay, ana. See that? Only applies for ana. Can you understand? Okay. So now, what's the meaning of minni? You already understand the application or the approach or the translation of dhamir muttasil, ya, na, ki, kuma, kunna, right? Okay, so when min is been put with together with ya, for this case the ya have to bring in nun wiqayah, nun and ya, and become and the lafaz become or the emission become minni. Okay, so what does it mean? From me, right? It's very straightforward. Then we have minna. Minna, same. You might see why this nun again have a tashdid, but this time around this is not nun wiqayah, it's from the original nun. Nah, see? You get You see? Okay, we move to the green board. Min, again, you connect it with na. Na means we, right? So for this case, this is not nun wiqayah. Okay, this is we. This is original. Ya, na, ki, kuma, kunna, right? So it's very straightforward. So this nun and this nun has to combine. Has to be in tashdid form. That's where we have two nun. Again, same. The first nun is in sukun. The second nun is in uppercase. For this case, the first nun, it represents the original from the min, and the second nun, it represents back to the dhamir muttasil na. But again, it's in the uppercase because there's a alif here, mat alif here. So you have to recite in a prolonged manner. Na, min, na. You cannot mina, right? It's wrong, huh? So you have to prolong that. Okay. So minna means from me. Minki from you. Okay, for the dhamir of anti, right? Which is ki. It is connected with dhamir muttasil ki. So you don't need to bring tashdid anymore because why? That's the original already. So there's no issue. There's no issue in terms of the pronunciation and the emission of this huruf. Okay, so there's no issue. So you can pronounce as original as it is. So it's minki. Minki is, that means from you, which is female. Then we have minkuma, from both of you, female. Minkunna, from you all, female, plural. Then we have minka, you, from you, male. Minkuma and minkum. Okay. Minkuma means both of you. Actually, it's the same. Minkuma for male or female is the same. For minkum it means from all of you. From all of you, plural form for male. Okay. Then we have minha from her. Minhuma, from both of them. From both of them, which is a female for this case. Minhunna, from all of them. From all of them. Okay, must use them. From now, I think you should understand what is you, what is them, what is they all. Okay, so from them. From them, that means from all of them. That means it's a plural form for female. Minhunna. Minhu, from him. From him. So it means you know it's a guy, right? It's a third person. Minhuma, again the same. Minhuma for male and female is the same. Minhum. Minhum means here from them, which are male, plural form for male. Understand? So now again, same way you practice. Why did I mention and I stress on the part where you have to memorize the dhamir on the 14 on the palm diagram for the 14 positions, right? Starting with ana all the way to home. You have to start by memorizing dhamir munfasil and muttasil. There's a reason. Because why? We are going into where? Huruf. Trying to connect huruf with dhamir muttasil. So if you cannot grasp where is the position of huwa or ana or home or antum or anti, right? You cannot grasp where's the position. Again, you have difficulty in practicing this format. Okay? We take example. Okay, we have a sentence here for us to refer as an example. Hadal, the first sentence we have Hadal kitabu min Muhammadin. This book, again, Hadha mean this. Then we have alif lam here, al kitabu. It represents. Once you see alif lam, it means what? This word is a noun. Yes, very good. This word is a noun. Once you see alif lam, you know this is a noun. Confirm, right? Then we have min. Min is a huruf jar, preposition, right? Prepo, I just put here preposition. Again, then we have the word of Muhammadin. Muhammadin, that comes after huruf jar. It represents what? A noun, right? Confirm. So for Muhammadin, you have two we can identify Muhammad. The word Muhammadin has two things that we can identify it as a noun. One, it has a tanwin. See there? Tanwin, very big tanwin here. Okay, tanwin. Right, which in the lower case, kasratan. Second, it comes after huruf jar, confirm. Is a noun. Even though if you don't know the meaning, you know that it's a noun. It's not a verb. Okay? So again, hadzal kitabu min Muhammadin. This book is from Muhammad. Then the second sentence, example, na'am hadzal kitabu minhu. Okay? Yes, this book is from him. Again, this him, this who, right? Dhamir muttasil is referring to Muhammad. So that's how we want to learn the Arabic language. Again, because the Quran have a lot of dhamir muttasil. The dhamir of dhamir muttasil in the Quran always have an a'id. A'id means a reference place. Reference place, or a place of reference. Understand? The dhamir in Al-Quran Al-Karim, dhamir muttasil or dhamir munfasil, okay, in Al-Quran Al-Karim always have an a'id. A'id means the place for reference. Always. Right? 99.9%. Okay? Unless certain ayat in Quran where the dhamir doesn't possess any a'id. That's different. Another level for grammar analysis. But majority of the dhamir in the Quran all have an a'id, a place of reference. Right, for this case, okay, this who refer to Muhammad because we mentioned him before. That's how we use this dhamir muttasil. Dhamir muttasil, the way we apply in our conversation on a basic level, it has to be related to something that we mentioned before, or to someone that we mentioned before. Okay, to someone that we mentioned before. For this case, example, right? We mentioned Muhammad on the previous sentence or previous conversation. Okay, then you don't want to mention his name again. You just want to use a dhamir muttasil. You want to use a dhamir. You can use either dhamir munfasil or dhamir muttasil. For this case, because you want to use it together alongside with the preposition of min, you have to use dhamir muttasil. You cannot use dhamir munfasil. You cannot say min huwa. Okay, it's very wrong for you to say again. Like last week we mentioned. I think you cannot say min huwa. Okay, it's wrong. No, wrong. Okay, min huwa. Okay, you have to say min hu. That's a proper one. Min hu. Right? Okay. Then we have the third sentence here. Hal kitabi minka. Okay. Okay, because there's translation, right? I think you can translate easily. But imagine if there's no translation, you have to crack your head, right? What does this mean? Okay. Example, I give you, because there's translation, you can understand, right? Okay, kitabi means my book. Again, this is a noun that is attached to dhamir muttasil. Kitabi, then is my book. Then minka, again, a huruf, which is preposition here, huruf jar, that is attached to dhamir muttasil. So again, it's quite straightforward. But imagine, right, you are not being blessed with any translation. Okay. Hal, okay, hal means, right, it's a question. You know, every time there's hal in front, there's a question. Okay, how are you going to translate this? How are we going to translate this? Not say you lah, I don't want to put the pressure on you. Okay, how are we going to translate this? Hal means it's a question, right? Is it, or is it, right? Or if in Malay, adakah, But hal, every time you see hal right in front of the beginning of the sentence, The end of the sentence definitely have to have a question mark. But in the Quran, there's no question mark. In the Quran, there's no question mark because Al-Quran is kalamul mafhum, which is a speech or is a sentence which is understood by many. Because why? Those who understand the Quran, those who understand Arabic can understand the Quran lah. So there's no need to bring the question mark in the Quran. Okay, but again, when we bring it out, there is a question mark. Okay, but this case is not ayat from Al-Quran. This is just a normal basic Arabic conversation. Hal, every time you see hal, it is a sentence that begins with a question. Okay, so kitabuha minni. How are you going to translate this? Is this, or we can say hal is, right? Hal means is. Kitabuha means what? Her book is her book. Yes, it's her book from me. Very good. Okay, you can become translator already. Okay, hal kitabuha minni, is her book from me. So again, it's not one of the most eloquent or most not say most nicest kalam, right, compared to a poet, right? But still, this is the basis of Arabic language for you to understand how to direct this domain mutasil, how to direct how to direct your speech to whom, right? Whether who's going to benefit from this question. Okay, for this case, hal kitabuha minni, is her book from me? Is a very basic question where we use on our daily life. This is the thing that we should learn. Not say we learn the most exquisite sentence. We try to draft a very exquisite sentence, and then we crack our head and we get lost with that sentence. Try to draft something that is very basic, practice on it. That's where you learn how to improve your conversation skill. Okay, there's two ways lah. There's two ways for you to actually learn conversation in Arabic. One, open textbook, you read from it. And ismi Muhammad, kaifa haluka, wa ana bi khair, alhamdulillah, and ma jinsuka, and all this is textbook, and then you try to memorize from it. Another way you learn from this method how to direct the conversation where you yourself have control of it. So you choose. If you ask me, you learn this method first, then you go read from the text. It will be more beneficial for you. If you just on a basic level, starting right, beginner level, you open the text, the Arabic conversation text. There's a lot in every library or in every bookstore, right? Or in the internet, you can find a lot. But again, you don't know how to direct that conversation because you are only referring from the text. The text is not teaching you how to use the dhamir muttasil. The text is not really explaining to you, right? Describing to you in detail how for you to direct this dhamir muttasil. There's 14 dhamir muttasil, right? And again, we have already mentioned that nun wiqaya comes into place. Minni, right? Anni, all that. So again, if you don't learn in this very, if you ask me, this is basic. This is very basic. Right? No doubt you might think, so many terms for us to memorize. But this basic if you want to understand conversation. Okay. Then number 4 sentence we have Na'am kitabuka minni, because the first question he asks, right, hal kitabi minka, is my book from you? And the person will answer, Na'am kitabuka minni, your book is from me. Okay, so you can practice. You can go back home, practice. Hal kitabi minhu, hal kitabi minna, hal kitabi again, hal kitabi minkum, hal kitabi minhunna. You can practice. Then you can translate yourself. That's where it will strengthen your Arabic skills. Because in the very beginning, you are learning again. When you're practicing this, just now I mentioned, right, when you practice qalami, qalamuna, qalamuki, you achieve 2 things. One is that you manage to exchange from ana all the way to home, right, in terms of dhamir muttasil, how to use the ya all the way to home. Then second, you manage to practice your tongue. You manage to practice on your Arabic speech. For this case, when you apply in a sentence, kan, Naam kitabuka minni, Naam kitabuka minhu, Naam, example, Naam kitabuka minni, Naam kitabuka minna, Naam kitabuka, but cannot say again, Naam kitabuka minki, cannot. Because why? Second person. You cannot speak to the second person and then you say direct it to the second person. Right? That means here, it's as if like you have two separate second person. Because here, the first, okay, let me show. The first domain mutasil here is ka, right? Suddenly you say minki. Naam kitabuka minki. It's as if like you are talking to two person at a time. You get me not? So you have to understand, it's just the same way you have to visualize how you speak to a layman person, you know, on your daily life. You don't expect, okay, if you have a son and a daughter here, right? Suddenly you said, Naam kitabuka minki. You get me not? Yes, your book, my son. Yes, from you, my daughter. Doesn't make sense, right? Doesn't make sense at all. Okay? If it's Naam kitabuka minka, then it makes sense. Why? If I were to say Naam kitabuka minka, it has some sense for this sentence. Because why? Your book is from you. You are speaking, you are channeling your conversation to one person. So you are not contradicting your conversation, associating that person to another person, which from a different gender. You get me or not? Unless if you want to say, you want to direct this conversation to both of them directly, straight, then you have to use which one? You have to use minkuma, right? Kitabukuma minkuma, some sort like that, right? You have to use, you have to decide. See, for Arabic conversation is the same. You have to decide if you want to address to two person in front of you as a second person, regardless female or male, right? You can use minkuma for male and female. You have to decide. That means you have to use the domir for the two person. Understand? So again, just now I was relating, if you practice this, right? Naam kitabuka minna, kitabuka minni, kitabuka minna, kitabuka, and after that you say kitabuka minha. You go to third person. Kitabuka minha, kitabuka minhuma, kitabuka minhum, kitabuka minhu, kitabuka minhuma, kitabuka minhum. You manage to achieve three things here. Just now two things, right? Now because it's in a sentence, you achieve three things. One, again, you manage to exchange from ya all the way to home. Second, that means it strengthens your the way you exchange and connect this domir mutasil. Second, you are practicing your Arabic speech, Arabic conversation. Okay. Third, while you are exchanging from ya all the way to home, you have to visualize on the translation. Kitabuka minni, your book is from me. Kitabuka minna, your book is from us. Kitabuka minha, your book is from her. Kitabuka minhuma, your book is from they both. Both of them. Your book is from both of them. Okay? Kitabuka minhum, your book is from them. Am I right to say that? Okay? So again, on a quick way, right? You are also trying to translate on your mind, in your mind, right? In your mind, trying to translate as you exchange from ya all the way to home. Yeah, it's not that easy, but again, practice make perfect. Okay, all the great scholars, they achieve their objective, they become successful. Again, that doesn't come out of coincidence. It's not coincidence that they become knowledgeable like that, no, or they become fluent. They practice. Same, if you want to be very fluent in terms of Arabic conversation, you have to practice. Like I myself also last time I practice on my own. I look at the mirror, I talk to myself, talk, because we just want to get our tongue right accustomed with that language. If not, you will find yourself difficult. If you just learn here half an hour and after that go back home, okay, hoping next week I learn something new again, without any practice, you won't go anywhere further from that. In fact, every time you take one step forward, you are just taking 2 steps behind, because you are not applying it. Arabic is different. Arabic and tajweed, you have to apply. That's where it will stick with you, right? May Allah help us with our studies, inshallah. Okay.